Welcome back, and we start with a Fox News alert. New State Department documents reveal more Clinton-Abedin email exchanges of classified information on an unsecured server. Now, the organization that has pushed for multiple Freedom of Information Act requests just coming out with that information a short while ago today. Judicial Watch's dogged efforts have revealed, among other things, that Hillary Clinton used more than one device in spite of her claims. Now, that same group is setting its sights on Attorney General Loretta Lynch, looking for all records related to the timing of that controversial meeting that she had with President Clinton on the tarmac at an Arizona airport over the summer. This happened just days before FBI Director James Comey decided that they were not going to indict Hillary Clinton. Let's talk to Tom Fitton. He's the president and the CEO of Judicial Watch. Tom, welcome. So you just released 323 new pages of State Department documents. We don't know what's in them yet. What can you tell us?
Well, these are some of the emails that Huma Abedin did turn over to the State Department, and the State Department has been releasing them to us about once a month thanks to another Judicial Watch lawsuit. And they show that Abedin was receiving classified information from Mrs. Clinton, sending them to our own accounts to print them out or save them otherwise. And it's just more of the same in the sense we previously received information from Abedin showing she had classified information on her emails, which raises the question, why didn't the Justice Department and FBI take steps to retrieve all the emails Abedin had initially, beginning last year? It's just a mystery.
So what happens now then? Where's the legal fallout, if any, as a result?
Well, obviously, people are pointing out that Ms. Abedin testified to Judicial Watch that she turned over all of the devices that she used to her lawyers, and then they were supposed to send the emails that they found that were government emails and documents to the State Department. You know, they never certified they turned over everything to the State Department. And so now that we know there's this other device, I think the courts might be interested to know that, my gosh, there's potentially thousands of more emails that should have been turned over as promised to the courts.
But Huma Abedin, didn't she testify to you that she had released or had handed over all of her devices, and now we're learning that that is not the case?
Yeah, that seems to be the case, that she said she turned over all the devices she used, and evidently there was this device that was not turned over, at least one. But we don't have those details, and it's remarkable that despite this testimony she gave to Judicial Watch, despite the fact we've been getting email after email showing that she was in communication with Hillary Clinton and had classified information on her email system, not only in the Clinton email server, but I guess the Yahoo account that she also had, I don't understand why the FBI and Justice Department hadn't sought to retrieve that classified information and make sure it was secure in the least. You know, it shows you the reason people are upset about what Comey is doing and is because people didn't trust the investigation to begin with. And this is one of the reasons. When you see that Mrs. Clinton got a get-out-of-jail-free card from Comey, and as we point out, Loretta Lynch, after that terrible meeting she had with Bill Clinton.
Well, I want to ask you about that meeting. So you have filed a FOIA lawsuit against the Department of Justice, asking them to turn over information about what happened on that tarmac just days before the FBI said it would not be indicting Hillary Clinton. So what do you expect to get out of that?
Hopefully we get some documents. We've made multiple requests to multiple agencies, the FBI, the Justice Department, I think even the FAA. And, you know, they've been in Stonewall mold, especially the FBI and the Justice Department. There were no documents about that meeting, certainly after it took place or maybe even before it took place. Why is Loretta Lynch covering up details? Why is the FBI covering up details about that meeting? And for all the noise about concerns about what Comey did as violating some unwritten rule or written rules that aren't worth the paper they're written on, obviously, the law requires that documents be turned over, and you have federal agencies in violation of the law, and that's why we're in federal court trying to get the documents.
Well, we are certainly learning a lot more about what's been going on, the ongoings of our government and the campaigns, thanks to organizations such as yours. Whether or not people agree with it, the fact is that you've been getting information out there, and voters certainly need more information ahead of this election. Tom Fitton, Judicial Watch, thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Iraqi troops are closing in on ISIS.